Heyo, I'm Simon. This is my first class for Virtual Sessions 21. So today we're just gonna be doing basic floor progressions for contemporary floor work. It'll be about 10-15 minutes just to get you warmed up to the idea of what floor work has installed. And then as my class progresses on in the coming weeks, stuff will get harder and we'll learn some cool techniques, cool moves, and other things. But for now, we will just stick to floor work. So basically what we're gonna start doing is rolling, just dive rolling, starting from your left shoulder all the way down and tracting your right foot all the way down. Starting simply up, up. Do this about 4 times. Slowly pick up speed. Okay. That is the basic move for basically floor work. It's how you get from doing above movements down to the floor, and it's a very easy, effective, and nice way to get down to the floor. If you have any questions or if people feel like they clunk on the way down to the floor, the thing that I think about is tracking my foot all the way to my ankle, all the way to my knee, all the way to my hip. And I think about that as going down like this. So then your foot, ankle, knee, hip. So that it creates no stopping points and it doesn't clunk on the way down. It's one smooth line. Another thing that I think about is taking my hip all the way to my rib and rib all the way to shoulder and making that something that fluctuates like this. So it depends on what surface you're on. So if you go to your hip and then you go to your ribs and then your shoulders, it just creates a nice kind of wave movement and lets your body glide to the floor. Every body is different, so that's why I think the hip rib shoulder method works, because no matter what body you are, tall, short, it's a more effective way than clunking. And if you think about sliding your hand out, this movement is a pathway to lead. I always think of my fingers kind of shooting outward and my toe, my ankle kind of shooting back. So it just creates opposition for this move. So now we're gonna take this move, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 regular, 4 again, picking up speed, 3, 4, and now we're gonna incorporate jumping. So you're jumping what happened, a hop, like you're hopping what happened at the end of it, so that you can know what it feels like to go from a place of jumping or a place of above to the floor, for example. If I go down here, I hop, 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 etc. So we're gonna do 4 regular, 4 picking up speed, and then 4 with hops. So, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, picking up speed. 1, 2, 3, hop, hop. For the hopping, I think about the same thing, opposition, foot, ankle, knee. And then for the above part, hip, rib, shoulder. Next, we're gonna be doing this move. I have no idea what this name of the step is called, but it basically kind of resembles a reverse coffee grinder, for example. You take your foot and you take your hand. This foot is gonna scoop, 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 scoop. When it gets back, it's gonna bend. And you tuck the behind to replace. Again, take this move, take, bend, 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 down. This is a very easy and basic progression way to kind of move around the floor. If you're moving from one piece of choreography on the floor to another, that's a simple move. Let's just try it. So, take it. And you can also think about your head moving with it. Take your left, head moving with it. Right, moving. That can also be a benchmark of going from there to jumping. So you could do something like this. You could do boom, up, down. So you can see how those two things kind of mesh together with if you add a jump. So we're gonna do 2 coffee grinders, jump into this. So it'll basically be 2 coffee grinders, up, down. Start again. 2 coffee, up, down. Those motions are kind of the basic progression tools that we have to start off contemporary floor work movement. For people who are more advanced with progressions, we will move on to progressions later in my classes. But for helping now, I'm gonna do jumping down to the floor. So jumping from a high place. Right now, we've just been doing jumps, pivots, but I think with a lot of choreography and a lot of dancing, there's a lot of high stake jumping, there's a lot of partnering, there's stuff that goes to the floor and people don't know how to do it effectively or to not have injuries. So if you take a move like you want to be able to get down to the floor in a safe and effective way. So what I just showed you, I did my little jump and then I came out and I landed on this, which is a very incorrect way of landing something that goes to the floor. I was putting all my weight in the head, all my weight in the shoulders, all my weight in the arms, and did not effectively roll down any part of my body. Here's a way to go from high jumps to nice floor work, easy peasy. I don't know if you could see that, but basically, if you just that singular move is kind of the key to unlocking different floor positions and different floor movements. Now, on the floor, we just learned, well, we learned those 2 basic progressions. What else can we do? Maybe we can start doing curvatures. So this is a technique to help people with floor work and to help people who sometimes struggle with being clunky or not feeling soft when they come to the floor work. And my favorite task is think of shoulder all the way down to the fingertips as something curving and under. Here, boom, I go this way. If I come off the floor, I curve that way. I curve this way. I can curve back and curve front. I could go all the way down to the floor and I'm back up to curve. Curve, curve, curving, curve, curving, curving.